So hello. Welcome guys, welcome. Today we're going to be carrying on Final Fantasy XVI New Game Plus, working towards the Platinum Trophy. And I'm joined on voice chat by Kebamam.
Hello everyone. I can't even talk.
Hello.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Oh my God.
How are you?
Yeah. My day is just starting off beautifully. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's
Oh yeah.
everybody? I hope everybody's okay.
I need to do the hunt board. I've got to open it. Dang nabbit. I have
Man,
to
you're
find
slacking. You're slacking.
the Muddy Mudder. Where is it?
Yeah.
Of course, it opens on the other screen. Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
darn. My
yeah,
screens are all in front of me and it opens up on one where I have to look just to the left or the right.
No.
Oh
What
my
happens
God.
is I have to change the channel to play the game, and then when it loads on the middle screen, it then means I have to change it back.
Okay.
Open it, and then change it back so I can see the game again. Hey, don't. Okay, I need to go
set
to.
that stuff on another screen.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps defaulting to the middle. I need to go to Hawk's Cry Cliff in Rosaria. Okay, northern section of Rosaria. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Is the am I live on Twitter? Am I live everywhere?
Oh, I wasn't. Let me check. I'm slacking. Yeah, give me, hey, give me a break. I've been sick. I've been sick, okay? Give me a break, damn it.
That. Summon my Chocobo.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
But yeah, it was it was interesting listening to Ben Starr yesterday. That he was on Anna's stream. Hearing him talk about things. Like, cool.
Okay, Twitter, aka X, is working, and TikTok's working.
And Twitch will be working as well, right?
Yeah, I have Twitch on my computer.
Alright. So, hopefully it won't take me too much longer to get the platinum, and I could start Resident Evil 4 Remake finally. After all these years.
Yeah.
It's like, it's been so long.
Like, hurry up.
Straight
It's
home.
like, hurry up. Yeah. Hurry up.
Flam Prince.
Yeah.
Take us unawares, did you? Too slow.
Yeah. So how are you?
Much better. So yeah, I'm better.
Yeah.
It was because I ate too late. And don't do that. Don't do that. The lesson learned.
But yeah, these fights go on for so long.
Yeah, that's why I said, New Game Plus, it just goes forever.
Yeah. It'll be worth it though, because it's a case of, you know, eventually I'll say, I got the Platinum Trophy, did you play 16? Yes. My money's worth, I did everything that you could do.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Because in 15, I did put a lot of time into it. And basically I was just missing the fishing trophy. But I didn't get it for a couple of years. But I always thought about it. Like, eventually I need to do it.
So. Yeah, that's what you don't want. It's like, it'll just bug you and bug you. For me, I'm a little different. It's like, if I want to do the platinum, I'll do it. Like I think I told somebody, if it's easy platinum to get, I'll do it. But if it's something like, oh, you have to do it in ultra hard mode and stuff like that, I won't do it. That just stresses me out too. I'm old. I'm not that good at games anymore. My reaction to everything is much slower. So I don't want to put myself through that stress. So I just kind of say, well, if it's easy platinum, I'll go for it. If it's ridiculous, no.
Well, I think they said Red Dead 2 is like 120 hours plus easily to get the platinum.
Oh, jeez. But if it's an easy platinum, I mean, I can play 120 hours.
Yeah.
If it's an easy platinum, it's not like, oh, you have to do this ultra hard thing and this, you know, these things or whatever, and it's ridiculous. No, I won't do it. I'll say that's not worth it. Because I rage at games. If something's, you know, even if fights, I'll rage. My kids laugh, so you'll hear me shouting. But I'll rage at games. But if it's just too difficult, I'll start stressing. Raging here and there is fine, but not stressing. Hey, Dawn.
Hang on.
Nice try.
How are you?
It's over.
GG. I win.
Yeah, I win.
Was it 2.7 million experience points? What the hell?
Yeah. Because you have
I
that
leveled up
combined.
twice.
Yeah, you have that thing combined. This is why I said you'll level up super fast.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have the two things combined. You have a 30% up on experience, so you'll get like 2 mil plus.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm better, Dawn. I actually had I was sick of, I think it was like day before yesterday. Yesterday I was kind of off, but it was the night before yesterday I was sick. I ate too late. So I'm just recovering from that. Yeah. Later on you'll get the extreme experience of, yeah, exactly.
What
They go
can I
nuts.
do for you?
Yeah.
Go on then.
But I'm much better now.
You're rubbing me
Still
blind,
recovering.
you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Let me quickly see if there's any updates, upgrades or anything.
Yeah, thanks, Don. Yeah, it's not fun.
Reinforced Drake Slayer's belt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I was like telling myself, oh, you have to get better because tonight I have to work.
Right.
So it's like, oh, I gotta get better. I gotta teach. And because I didn't want to leave my kid to teach all the classes by herself, especially with the brothers. Those ones, the young kids are just really tough to do on your own.
You told me.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't want to leave her. The other two classes are fine; she can do, but not them. No, that's too much.
Just wish there was like a skip all button.
I know. It's just a pain when you got pause,
skip,
triangle,
skip,
pause,
skip.
triangle, pause, triangle.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
be like 5 cutscenes. You have to pause each one of them just to skip them.
Okay.
Where's the start? Materials and tools.
Yeah, okay, just to
Let's
let you
carry
know,
the
technically
Blackthorn.
you don't have to do all the quests again.
Uh-huh.
The only ones that I did was the blacksmith one, like I told you, and the one with Jill and Joshua, so I could have them with me.
But then you did the what's it called, right? The hunt board.
Yeah, I did the hunt board. So I would go through the story because in the hunt board, which one, if there was a quest that needed to upload, hey Shabs,
Hey, Shabs.
to upload a hunt, then I would do that.
Yeah.
And then I would just focus on the hunt board.
So someone on TikTok says, "Yo, bro, love your videos. You need more likes. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot." And hi, Shabs. How are you?
Nice. You did it all again. I got tons of. Yeah, you can do it for the experience. I didn't do it. I just wanted to get through so I could get the plat. So
Yeah.
I just want to do it as quick as possible so I can, get the sword and then get the
Think
plat.
you can
That's
find
all.
everything on there?
But yeah, you need the experience anyway. But I knew there was one area where if you're short on ability points, that you can grind.
Is it
I grinded it
business
for about
or
a half an
pleasure?
hour and I got all the ability points.
Uh-huh.
So,
Good to my argument. Oh,
but yeah, you can
that
do
was a
that
mistake.
in order to get the experience so you can get the ability points.
Is that all?
Oh, so if you've been looking at Mithrie.com, what do you guys think of the new drop-down menu I implemented?
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I saw your new Star Wars concept art video and think it's going to be really cool and similar to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a good open world game. And they did say that you could just take off
Yeah.
the spaceship and fly straight into space.
Leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to go
Water.
refill my water. Dad, I
See,
got.
These
just-
are things he doesn't think before he streams.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
It's like
Doesn't
4
think about
meters
this
from
before he
here.
streams.
Okay, let me just go get water.
Don't fill it up.
Right, right
Yeah.
back.
Okay. See, Chad, he doesn't think about this before. See, I have my water right here. Yeah. He has returned.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so. Okay, let me have some water. Let's pretend that
Have
that
some
just
water now.
didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Mucus is toxic. It never gives up, does it?
No.
But yeah, I probably will do all the side quests because then potentially
that's
I have enough EXP so that I don't have to grind.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Uh,
Plus, you're, that's how you are. You just like to complete.
Yeah, do everything. Now, no spoilers, but the ending of the game was it was alright. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. So
it was meh.
It was meh. It was meh. So we'll see if they are intending to do some DLC for the game.
Yeah.
Oh, so chat. I pre-ordered the Torgal puppy the second it became available on the store, like pretty much when they announced it at the 16th pre-launch celebration, whatever. And I was wondering where it was. I because I haven't received it yet. And basically, Square Enix replied. They said, "Oh, there's a release date." So I looked at the release date. It was in a different tab, and they said it comes out February of 2024. I was like, really? That, like, if I had known that, like, I was pre-ordering the doll 6 months in advance, I never would have pre-ordered it, basically.
Thank you, Square Enix.
Thank you, Square Enix. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the money.
Yeah, hit that tab. Thank you, Square Enix.
It's like, what if, you know, the world ends in the next 6 months?
Yeah, there you go.
You're not being
They
dramatic.
still have your money. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they take the money, like, instantly. And then, but
Yeah,
I won't get the product for 6 months. Not unless they haven't even manufactured them yet and they just want to see how many they need to manufacture. But, well, why do we have to wait 6 months? You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, thank you, Square Enix. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm serious.
Eventually, it will show up. What game genres are you into? Anything with a good story, basically.
There you go.
I avoid games where the purpose is just to get the high score. Where did I even go? It's like, how am I lost? This is like the smallest town in the world. It's like,
Because it's you.
because it's me. Yeah, exactly. It's like this way. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so RPGs, adventure games. For me, the perfect type of game is the action platformers. Your Tomb Raiders, your Uncharted's, games like that. For me, those are the perfect games.
Ready, go?
So,
Run like the wind.
which games has high scores these days? Just any shooters. So,
Shooter
Apex
game.
Legends, Battle Royales, finishing first, or World of Warcraft if you do PvP. Did you get the most kills? Did you do the most damage? Stuff like that. But like I said, so for me, Tomb Raider, Uncharted, that style of game, third-person action platform game is like the best, the perfect game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very much looking forward to the next, what's it called? The next Tomb Raider.
Dawn's telling you off. Those aren't high score games.
Okay. What's a high score game in your opinion then? Outdated to get the highest score. Yeah, because I've got the high score so many times already. It's like countless times. Like I don't need to do anymore. It's kind of boring. Rah. That's Space Invaders. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go. Oh my god,
Tetris.
Space Invaders. Oh my god. Missile Command, yeah. Defender, let's go down the line. I know all them old games.
I mean, I'm okay with open world games. You know, I can grind them, I can do them, but I just prefer things with a deeper story. So, like, for example, Breath of the Wild, Zelda. When it first came out, and my first few hours in the game, I actually really, really didn't like Breath of the Wild at all. Like, I nearly quit the game. But then it grew on me.
Yeah.
And then 120 hours later, I did basically everything. But you played Tetris 99, yeah. That was during the time of my life when I would wait until 5 a.m. to get a bounty on the bounty board.
Yeah.
I wasn't a happy camper. So,
Still haven't played Jedi Survivor, but you will. That's cool. I like Fallen Order better than Survivor, in my opinion.
what's your favorite game? It's Zelda 64 Ocarina of Time. That's my favorite game of all time. And number 2 would be The Last of Us. I actually made a video of my top 10 games of all time. I'm gonna link it.
I'll see if I can find it.
I think it's on my news channel now, not the main channel. Oh. Well, that's what I get for not dodging. I missed. Of course I missed. I suck. What's your favorite game? I do want to play Survivor. I really enjoyed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I haven't had a chance yet to jump into Survivor, but my schedule of games, let's say, right now, is after this game is platinum. I want to platinum Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then I want to play Spider-Man Miles Morales before Spider-Man 2 comes out, and then I want to check out Assassin's Creed Mirage. I do eventually want to play Star Wars Survivor. There's simply, we live in a time where there's just too many games. People want me to play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, obviously. Zelda. Oh, I was reading as well that apparently Mario Odyssey 2 will probably be a launch title for the next Nintendo console. But I didn't have a reliable source on that. But it would make sense, I guess. And then other than that, just do the gaming news every day. Let's see. What's better, Red Dead 2 or The Last of Us? Yeah, it's just down to personal preference. I mean, I'm from the past. I'm a relic. That's why I'm talking about Nintendo 64 games and so on. I started gaming it when, what's it called, in the early, when I say early 90s, I mean like 91. I missed.
There's a good boy.
But I am a massive fan of the remakes of Final Fantasy. So, for example, Final Fantasy VII Original, it's alright. Like, the escaping Midgar thing at the beginning is really good. But then I think the game loses steam. Like, very, very, very quickly. Thanks, man, for linking that. So, but yeah, check out that video. That's my top 10 games of all time. And I haven't... I do intend to play... Sorry, say again.
I go, it took me a while to find it.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah, I do intend to play Red Dead 2 properly. Because what I did was, I played Red Dead 2 the day it came out on the Xbox. And I just didn't go much further with it. I'll pick it up on PlayStation because I can probably get it for like $10. And then eventually actually play Red Dead 2. Eventually. Med's request, fulfilled Med's request. Hang on. Where do I go now? What was the other quest then? I don't know, whatever. On Xbox, Survivor is 70 quid, which is very expensive for me. Yeah, that's the thing I was saying as well, that it's okay to wait to play a game because you'll get a better version that's patched, that's avoided all the launch issues, probably cheaper as well. You don't have to play every single game day one. So, and I like in some cases, like some of the games on my list, they came out months ago or even years ago, and they're still on my list. I still paid attention to them. I still really want to play them, but I'm more than happy to wait. Like Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I avoided Star Wars when I saw the launch issues, because I was, like I said, a massive fan of Fallen Order. I didn't want my first experience to be ruined. So, but then you have different games as well that, you know, it's down to personal taste. So, for example, some people absolutely hate Death Stranding. They hate it with a passion. But I loved Death Stranding. I thought it was one of the best games ever. That's why I think it's literally like, what, number 3 or something on my list? So, but I understand that it's not for everybody. But that style of game, like works well for me. Red Dead 2 is prequel to Red Dead 1. Red Dead 2 had me crying a lot of stages, and I would say best game ever. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I went the long way for no reason again, Don. That was for you. Not because I got lost. That was just for you. So, yeah.
I'll go find them. We'll both
Yeah, I mean, I did play Red Dead 1. I did see a lot of, because they made the announcement yesterday that, you know, Red Dead 1 is being redone for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. But then people have been complaining that it's not a remaster or remake, there isn't any enhancements, it's not available on PC, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just sort of like, you know, you're talking about Rockstar like they owe you something. They can do whatever the F they want, you know what I mean? They have other things to worry about, because, like, everyone and their mother is putting pressure on Rockstar right now to produce GTA 6. And then they're complaining about Red Dead 1, which came out when?
You'll go.
So, but it's down to, like, how you choose to look at things, basically. So, I do want to play Red Dead 1 again. But, like, I've got so many other games to play. Came out in 2010. Well, there you go.
Oh, jeez.
On the 360, I believe. Long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. So, yeah. That's the thing. So, like I said on the gaming news today, I was talking about Jabba the Hutt. You'd be proud of me. So,
The river was easy enough to find. Enough of those herbs. Enough of you, are there?
well, I think I pulled way too many mobs. How did I do this? Whoops. You forgot, I know, yeah. Fine, you got me. But, yeah. And if we get any news about Death Stranding 2, then I'm curious about that. I'm just grateful that this is what I do for a living. I just play and talk about games all day. Like, the best thing in the world for me. Because I used to work as a software developer. I've worked for 10 years in that regard. And that's how I was able to make Mithrie.com with the skills I had from the job. And I've also got, I would say, a decent-sized private pension from the 10 years of work. So it wasn't all a complete waste of time. But simply, the amount of work I'm doing right now is actually way more than what I used to do. How old are you? I'm 38. I'm an old man. I'm nearly 40.
Enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
I am very old.
Hopefully this will put Rodriguez
Oh,
mind
please.
at ease.
Oh, please. Oh, my gosh. I love it when people are like in their 30s or like late 30s. Oh, I'm so old.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're just older, but you're not old.
Exactly.
Wait till you, yeah, I always say, wait, yeah, very young. Exactly. You want to, I'm 57. So that to me, I feel young. I don't feel like old. I still feel young. It's just my body is just like old.
Yeah. But they do say that a lot of people achieve greatness in their 40s.
Let's go.
So let's see if I achieve greatness.
Bless you. Bless you. No, it's because I have such a young mind. It's just my body shows that I'm 57. But thank you.
Yeah.
Brownie points for you.
Get me back on my feet. I'll tear those.
Cool.
1 second, I gotta.
24, yeah, younger guy. He has so much
everyone
energy.
thinks me I'm young. Everybody thinks I'm a guy. No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's funny. I get it that way. I went to I think Costco like last week, and I went into the line, and the guy didn't even look up. He just heard. I guess he heard, just kind of glanced, and he goes, "Hello, sir," and I go, "Ma'am," and he's, "Oh, I'm sorry." He felt so bad because he was a younger guy, and he felt so bad. He's like, "Oh, I really apologize." He kept saying, and I said, "No, it's normal because if you hear my voice, I have a deep voice, so people think, I'm a guy and I'm not." And so I have to say, "No, man." Oh, sorry. I mean, he kept apologizing the whole time. I was like, "Dude, it's cool. Don't stress. You're not the first, you won't be the last."
Yeah, Don, I'll look at your link in a sec. To this fight. But one thing, when I was a kid, I used to scrunch my forehead like this so much, it was giving me headaches. So I decided not to. I keep a sort of plain, relaxed face. So even when people see me, they're like, you're nearly 40? It's like, yep.
Yeah.
I've kept myself clean. I don't do drugs. I've never smoked a cigarette. I don't drink alcohol. Like, the only chemical I allow is chocolate. If it's a chemical, even.
Nice try.
The way I look at things as well is just like, you only live once, as they say. And I don't want to look back at my life as an old man and think I didn't just go for and do what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Simply, I'm having a lot of fun doing what I do. And, life isn't just about making money.
Yep.
Smoking and drinking is good. No, it's not.
Well, I can't say the same in my youth. No, I did smoke and I did drink. I don't now. It's been years. That's cool. Because he has a friend that's making a horror game on the team.
Oh, cool.
Nice try.
There. Oh yeah, and I need to eventually go back to Cyberpunk after the expansion comes out. So we do definitely live in a time where there's simply too many games. Okay, let me look at your link, Don. Oh. Was that you? You punched him and he did, like, disintegrated. That's hilarious. So the game is not flawless, basically, is what you're saying. So...
I sent you a message on Discord just to let you know something that I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I saw that. Blah, blah,
Okay,
blah.
so
Oh, nice. All I'll say is congrats.
Thank you.
So,
Why didn't you flee with the others?
we can talk about it later.
Oh, I gotta.
Made it through that
Yeah,
door.
I gotta see this
You
one.
wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we?
Yeah, like, See.
Dawn, you're just too funny.
Yeah. You know, what's it called? Cyberpunk is a walking
It's
disaster.
weird.
It's like if
so weird.
if I made a game, yeah, I'd be
That is just too weird.
trying to make it perfect, and then these things will happen.
Yeah, see, he has. If he was making a game, he'd have to make boundaries so he doesn't go off a cliff somewhere.
Yeah.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
But yeah, cool.
That's
Sid.
funny, Dawn.
So, just so you know, if anyone lurking, anyone wondering, the voice behind Doris in this game, in real life, her name is Anna, and she actually streams on Twitch. I think she might be
Twitch.
streaming right now, I wonder. Take a look. I would recommend to check her out.
Yeah, exactly, Dawn. Even if he made it, he would break it.
Yeah, somehow, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, but I wrote the code. You know, he still breaks it.
Yeah.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is
Saying that though,
everything
Mithrie.com is
being
pretty good
promised?
without bugs.
Yeah, yeah.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Knock on wood. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but it's one of those things of if you want something bad enough, talking about your friend and developing a game, the money will come. You'll find a way to get it done. So
Only
yeah,
the usual.
as long as he doesn't give up, he'll be fine.
Be right back. I'm gonna go feed my son really quick.
Okay. But yeah. So thankfully this process is not too bad. There will be like an indicator on the Moogle, right, when there's new hunts.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Fair enough. But yeah, we were talking about it before, that me trying to remember my school days, whatever, it's like, at this point, it's like a dream of a dream. It happened so long ago.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Yeah, let's go talk to Vivian.
I think I'll wait till
Nah.
Nick's away to take a tour of him.
But one thing I heard as well, that apparently these days school kids dream about being content creators. Is that true?
How goes the hunt?
Is it better being an adult or a child? An adult.
Clive, have you got a minute?
I would not want to rewind to my youth. I would rewind to my youth only if I could retain all the knowledge I have now. But if someone said to me, like, you can rewind the clock and wake up tomorrow and it's 1995,
Only one way to
but
find
you'll
out.
forget everything, as I wouldn't want to go through that again.
The little ones have been up to their
Of
old
what I
one
went
thing
through.
after another around
I've had a long period of growth for decades that I wouldn't want to redo. Now, of course, if I could go back with all the knowledge I have, there are a few things I would have done very, very, very differently. And by now, I would be mega rich. So, but that's, you know, that's life. You learn as you go, sort of thing. But there are some things I definitely paid attention to even when I was young, and I'm happy I did. I never did anything silly, basically.
All right, Uncle.
See. Are you into Five Nights at Freddy franchise? I would say probably not. No, not really. I'm aware of it, but it doesn't do anything for me. I don't find it scary. I don't find it... Like, the whole gimmick of it wears off after 5 seconds. But it's like, for example, I played Dead by Daylight because everyone and their mother was playing it when it first came out. And even I was hanging out with a bunch of YouTubers back then who were streaming on YouTube. And they were like, oh, you should play Dead by Daylight. You'll get a lot of subscribers and all this other stuff. And I played it for a whole of 15 minutes. And I thought it was the stupidest waste of time ever. And I returned it on Steam. I said that, like, Dead by Daylight is the biggest waste of time of all time. It just doesn't work for someone like me. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that loved Dead by Daylight, but I'm not one of them. So when they made the announcement during Summer Game Fest that Nicolas Cage would be Dead by Daylight, I was like, don't care. I didn't even put it on the gaming news.
So eager to be there when your brother arrived, but you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home.
But I love doing the gaming news. I've been doing the gaming news now for more, like, daily for more than 2 years now. I think it's easy to watch while they play. Yeah. And it's like, for example, I am not into Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, my experience of Dungeons and Dragons was really, really negative. Like, I watched a couple of people at university play it, and I was so bored I nearly fell asleep. But obviously, Baldur's Gate 3 right now is all the rave and all, you know, what people are talking about. So I've been watching a streamer called Cole Carnage play Baldur's Gate 3, but I myself will probably never play it. It's just not for me. As I said, I'm not into Dungeons and Dragons. Like, maybe later someone will spark my interest in it, but right now I'm just not into it.
Take you. Try it.
And I would like to check it out on potentially on PlayStation 5, but I just don't think I'll have time. That's the other side of thing as well. Like, it's not on my priority list to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Just like that.
Oh, I'm bad. Sorry.
But the reason I've made so many videos about Baldur's Gate 3 is because a lot of people I know do actually care. It's not all about me, you know what I mean? I mean, what's your favorite game of all time?
Mine?
All of you.
Oh, okay.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before.
Ocarina was one I loved, but I know there's another one that I like too. That had that excitement. It actually was 10 when I first started playing it. So Final Fantasy X. When I first started playing that, I loved it. I couldn't put it down, but yeah.
Why would this emergency is
Favorite game: Red Dead Redemption 2 or Jedi Fallen Order? Maybe Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to play with actual Legos. Rather than, because, you know, Minecraft is like digital Lego, basically.
You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience.
anything I can?
Speak with the villagers.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your...
I don't even know where I go for this. Isn't one of them next to the dock? Yeah.
Can I help you?
But yeah, Fallen Order was pretty damn good.
Well,
No,
I even
sounds like we
I
Fallen
got the
Order
plan and
was,
drove
you know,
off.
I loved it.
Perhaps.
So did I.
Let's go and find out exactly
Yeah.
what this foe
Oh no,
knows.
no problem. No problem.
No doubt. Thanks for chatting. No
Have
problem. Be
have a
sure
good
to
day.
follow, and I'll see you again.
Follow.
Excuse me.
Follow.
Are you...
Tell your friends.
Yeah, that's tell you, friends. Yeah. Why much?
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as
I could do the
think
whole
he
spiel,
trusts
but no.
us.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's like, for me, the idea that I get to talk about and play games all day, every day, is like heaven. But I did say that if you do want to succeed as a gaming creator, you have to stand out somehow. It's the easiest and most mind-absent job in the world to play games all day. It requires no effort, no thoughts, no nothing. It's relaxing. It's a pastime. It's not a job. So how do you make it into a job? And for me, it was like, for example, it's the gaming news. That's the job. Trophy farming is not a job. It's just something I like to do. Well, of course, you know, in my opinion. It again. Dang it. Nearly leveled up again, I guess.
Yeah. Cool. See how crazy it is? It just, you level up very quick.
Yeah. I guess it's not too bad, basically.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric.
And I want to replay, obviously, like I said many times. I want to replay 7 Remake before Rebirth comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
You get up and stretch. So chat, if you've been sitting down for a long time, get up, stretch your legs, walk around. It's not healthy to sit down for a long time. Yeah, put my AC on. PlayStation 5 makes the room very toasty. So just still dreaming of the day where I've got my own studio and the temperature is regulated like all the time. It's like the perfect temperature regardless of what equipment I'm running.
Yeah.
Or how long I've been streaming for. One day. I'll have my own studio.
Well, number one, it'll probably not be in the upstairs room, so heat doesn't rise. So it will be a much
You
cooler.
wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
I'll probably be in a basement rather than a top floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think they'll be back soon? You need a new dress? If they pay anything like last.
This way.
Do you have
Hey,
a
chaps.
list?
Sorry. Farmer's on the top floor. I prefer it that way. Fair enough.
That's fine. It's just I'm not knocking being on the top floor, but yeah, it's much harder.
I mean, the nice thing, one of the perks of living here, is that I'm at the top floor in the last room, which means that there's literally no reason at all why anyone should ever walk by my bedroom. So I can keep the the privacy.
Yeah, when we lived in an
I think I'm
apartment,
starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
when I first met my ex, he was on top floor,
Anything of use.
and it was
probably back in the inn
always
by
hot.
now.
But the guy that was below them, I remember he was louder
Where's
as
the
crap.
tavern
I mean,
shop?
we could hear him all the time.
Yeah.
And then when we moved in other apartments, we were always on the bottom floor because I was too lazy to carry my stuff up to the top floor. And I regretted that because you can hear everybody walking upstairs. Yeah, but it was much cooler, but it was a pain. I just cannot live in apartments.
And there was this
That's cool. Yeah,
question.
vaulted ceilings, that's cool.
There was this question that came up. Is like, what do you prefer, 60 FPS mode, performance mode, or 4K? And my response to that is, I obviously prefer performance mode.
That was made performance.
But the my guess is by the next generation, like we're talking like PlayStation 6 and so on, it will probably be 4K 60 as a minimum.
Yeah.
To a point where we just won't need to choose anymore. This idea of having to choose between fidelity and performance, I think, is just for this generation.
Yeah.
We're in an impasse sort of thing.
my house has vaulted ceilings. I think all my ceilings are vaulted except for like my kids' rooms. They're all straight ceilings, but my room has a vaulted ceiling, and then everywhere else in the house is vaulted. But it's still damn hot here. So, that's all I gotta say. It's so hot.
I'm definitely living a sort of minimalist life. Like, what do I even need? I've got my setup, sure. I've got my clothes. And that is probably 95% of my possessions.
There you go.
Like, what else do I need? What else will I ever need? So, even if let's say I start making 5-6 figures a month doing what I do, like, I will still spend £40 a week on groceries. So, like I said, I like to live a minimalist life. I don't get tied up with stuff.
Yeah.
I don't own a car, and to be honest, I don't want one.
I have to have one.
Yeah.
You live in Cali, everything is not close together. You have to have a car. If you have trains or something that went to every area, then it would be different. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have a train system. The fact I spent £1,000 for the PC and I have to wait a year for the game is crazy. Oh, jeez.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed
This
up.
game, you had to wait a year. Well, you know, I play everything on console.
Yeah, but that was also the thing as well. Is like I really don't like playing PC games anymore because it's hit and miss in terms of performance, in terms of glitches. Like, I find this console just so much more reliable. Got to think I'm not cooking and no process food. Yeah, I guess.
So you have to wait for a year because you have to get a PS5. Is that what you're talking about? Because you paid for a good PC and now you have to wait. And getting rid of move stuff around. I don't think I'm organized. Yeah, my house is. I have a lot of stuff because you got to figure I was married, and so I have some of his stuff too. That's still combined with mine, and a lot of organization has to take effect. So that's that's my goal when it cools down. I'm not doing it in the summer. You know, when it cools down, that is my goal to get rid of the stuff because it's just taking up too much room. So either I'm gonna sell it or toss it. So if I cannot sell it, it's gonna be tossed.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I did recently as well, as I actually sold all my physical games, collector editions, everything. I sold it to a company called CEX in the UK. And yeah, so I'm going digital when it comes to gaming as well. I'm not going to get a collector's edition again. If I'm gifted one, I'll take it, but I will never go out my way to buy one.
I only have one collector's edition, and that's Endwalker. It's the only collector's edition I have, and I'm not going to buy anymore. I wanted that one, because I said I want at least one. So I have one. I'm good. I'm set.
Yeah.
I don't need any more.
I mean, I'll buy actual collectibles. So, for example, I want to get the Frostmourne. If the Arthur's Menethil sword.
Yeah.
When I can display it. But,
I have the Master Sword.
But yeah.
A friend of mine who sees you with it
Maybe I'll get the Hyrule Shield and the Master Sword to go with it. Just a full gaming coat of arms sort of thing.
Yeah, I just have a small shield that actually has both of the swords that actually combine to the Master Sword, and they go crisscross like a, what do you call it? Kind of like a knight insignia where you have the shield and you have the sword, and what they are, they're mail openers, but it has the Helion shield, so it has both the swords on the outside. It's pretty cool. I thought that was unique because I never found any. I never saw anything like that as a gift, and I was just like, "Wow, this is unique." So I have it on my wall.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The problem with digital, you don't own the game. Yeah, but the way I look at it is that who cares? I will be dead one day. So I won't own anything at that point. So for the space convenience, I would rather just have the space. And if space is not a problem, let's say I buy a bigger house and I have storage space, I still just don't want to fill up with random rubbish.
I'll go and...
Yeah, what I did is I actually downsized all my physical copy of games. I actually, if I didn't really play them or have already played them, then I sold them. So all my physical copies are very, very small because I was like, I didn't want them taking up space. Now, like in the front room, a lot of the games that are there, like Wii U's and Wii and stuff, they don't take those anymore where I'm at. So I have a bunch of those. It's just they're just sitting there gathering dust, and I'm just like, well, I'm gonna have to do something with them because they're sitting there. We don't even play them anymore. And I still have a Wii U. I still have it. We just don't play them.
I mean, if I ever, let's say, change my mind and I want to get all the collectibles back that I sold, I go to CEX. Because CEX, you can find nearly everything on there. Yeah. So, like, if I want a PC version box of the original Half-Life, CEX probably have it. So, but I just don't see a point. I'm not that nostalgic about it. Not anymore, anyway. It doesn't matter anymore because I'm seeing the sort of, let's say, for me, the bigger picture. These things just don't matter at all.
Yeah.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Okay, there we go. See. But yeah, like I said, we are lucky. We live in a time where there's just simply too many games to play, which is a good thing. And what always I like is, how excited people get when there's a big new game announcement. I think that's really cool. Like, people can lose their minds. don't really see that in many industries other than gaming, to be honest. Like, for example, the latest, I don't know, Spider-Man movie. Did you ever see people like, oh my god, it's Spider-Man, oh my... I don't think I saw people losing their mind about it. Yeah, but when they announced Smash Brothers, for example, they did go absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Because, for example, like, the ultimate version of me, who has got it all made, let's say, in what I do, is Jeff Keighley. He lives and breathes gaming. He invented the Game Awards, for goodness sake. So, yeah. But if I can even be 1% of Jeff Keighley to gaming, then I would have accomplished a lot. There's a reason why Jeff has got, was it 2 million followers on Twitter?
Yeah.
Or 1.8, I think, something like that. Though, I'm sorry, how dare I say Twitter? I mean X. I have gained like 500 or 600 followers this week on X. So thank you guys if you're a new follower on my Twitter. Appreciate you.
Next one's mine.
Like I just got angel wings just randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope
Okay,
it's
let's
enough to keep the
go.
baths from boiling.
Dava Damil. I keep pressing the wrong button. Fast travel, yeah.
Well, this is no good.
But yeah, if we can make some progress again towards the platinum, that'd be great.
Yep.
And as soon as, like I said, as soon as I finish this game, the next game will be Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Yay.
Then I'll keep playing that until I get the platinum. Probably take a while though. Like, is this shooting game a trophy?
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a
Think
riddle.
so.
I'd better get to it.
You have to get perfect
I don't
scores,
know.
or just a like A rank?
I think it's S rank. I can't remember. I think you have to get S
What can I
rank.
do you for?
Yeah, so that will be
'cause
annoying.
I didn't platinum. Yeah, I didn't platinum the game, so.
But yeah,
Made from the stoutest years. Ocean man.
it should be fun to jump into 4 Remake, because I did platinum 2 Remake, 3 Remake,
Yeah.
7, and Village. So
Yeah.
4 Remake is the next logical one. And then we'll see what next remake they do. Plus, we'll see if we get, or when we get information about Resident Evil 9.
Yeah.
I mean, these days Capcom is on fire, I would say. Like, no gaming company could, like, I don't think PlayStation could afford to acquire Capcom, even if they wanted to.
Yes, they're
And
classic.
it wouldn't surprise me if they turn around and just say, yeah, we're not for sale, so we're doing fine as we are.
Plates and pots.
Speak with the townspeople.
I'll be asking for you again.
I mean,
Come and play, handsome.
I would. Yeah, do you want to play handsome? It's like, kiss your mother with that mouth? Come on. Jeez. It's like, I've got standards. Uh-huh.
for judgment.
Sorry.
They're not that high, though.
That should be hard wearing and
I ain't saying
rich.
nothing.
Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Candle, silver
And to Saba.
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It would make
The
us
finest fabrics, fresh from the
Kind of talking. It's funny when, because, like I said, people have got such distinct voices. It's obvious when an actor has done several voices at once.
Oh yeah, you can
Because the game is not that big, so
tell. No,
it's
no,
really, really obvious. If anything, it makes me think that they cheaped out on the voice talent.
I'm glad we think the same, Don.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like I say, I'm just focusing on what I want to do. I'm really enjoying the gaming news, but there's always work to be done. Like, and that's what I like about my, let's say, my job, is that the work creates itself. I don't have to wonder what a manager's going to give me or anything like that. I just keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. And I feel literally like there is not enough hours in the day because there's so much to do.
crush it up.
It's a lifestyle rather than a job. Go back here. Oh yeah, I remember this. When I did these quests, it took a long time, didn't it?
Is it true
Yes,
what I'm
yes.
hearing?
Do all these side quests. Because I was watching all the cutscenes as
Fresh
well.
bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots.
So yeah, so today I'm going to be having curry.
Hanging lanterns. Keep
Thankfully Amazon sells really, like, for $3 I get a whole meal.
We should get
Whereas if I ordered exactly the same meal from a restaurant, I'll pay like 15. So they're doing me a favor in that regard. Get Amazon Fresh today. Hashtag not an ad.
Yeah.
No, I like Amazon Fresh, but it's not available everywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
I think eventually it will be, but
Welcome
right
to
now it
like
isn't.
another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
It happened last time for no reason. Just a random marker on the map.
Yeah.
Literally no reason.
Finally, we'll be able to
And we'll see as well what they have planned when it comes to the God of War franchise. What the sequel to Ragnarok will be.
Needed to a
juiciest meat from green. The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
But it's like, what's it called? People were talking about this idea of, what's it called? Microtransactions in games. And they said
I
that
wasn't sure how much you'd need.
whether there will be microtransactions in Assassin's Creed Mirage. And I sort of like, there's been microtransactions in every Ubisoft game for years. Like, why would it be a surprise? So, let's see. Only those cheap foods normally aren't healthy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, I poll. Right now, anyway. Like I said, if I start making 5 figures a month, then fine. I want to spend £40 a week on groceries, but if I have to, I'll have the option at least to get something that's better if I want. Right. That's the wrong button again. Okay. That way.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Yes, they're quite sought after.
See, let me start making 5 figures a month before I worry about that stuff.
There you go.
But I am, like I said, I'm working as hard as I can. I'm learning as much as I can. I'm learning about Google, about AI, and stuff like that.
Come on.
And
Faster.
it's not all just about ChatGPT. Like, I'm using a lot of Google Bard, which is Google's version of AI. I think that has more longer term potential than ChatGPT, in my opinion. So, because it's connected to Google. And Google is what, the biggest search engine in the world. So the amount of information Google has would outdo any other platform if it's used properly. But yeah, but I find it fascinating. Not everyone does, but I do. Yeah, I remember when I saw this scene the first time, I was sort of like, isn't this Madagascar from Uncharted 4? It's like, it's literally like copy and paste.
Yeah.
I can imagine that if PlayStation ever acquires Square Enix, that they will probably connect Square Enix to Naughty Dog to say, you know, they're going to help with the graphics or whatever, or the engine. Optimize their systems better. Because Naughty Dogs are pros, isn't it? At optimizing.
Yeah.
Through the darkness. Oh yeah, don't I have to do that ridiculous Titan fight soon?
Yep.
Is that gonna last like 4 years?
We'll see. Can't say. I can't say.
It's 7.
It's not gonna make more. 1 second.
Okay.
You're finished.
Yeah. Oh, random question, chat. Have any of you guys ever heard of the phrase creepy pasta? Yes. Okay.
Taken over the entire mine.
And hi, man. Hey this. Because I was basically, Google told me today, or Google Bard specifically, told me that my horror channel should be using the keyword creepypasta. And I was sort of like, I literally, before today, I've never even heard the word. It's apparently a very popular term for creepy stories. I was like, oh, I did not know that. I'm still new to this horror story thing.
There's a good boy. Nice try.
New to the internet. Yeah, I'm old. Like, I messaged my sister yesterday. It's like, can you explain to me what trending sounds are on Twitter? Oh, sorry, on TikTok. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, well, I haven't listened to any new music for like 12 years. So how would I know what is new and hip? And, you know, with, you know, goes with the flow, or, you know, is popular with the children. I haven't got a clue. I said I haven't listened to music for 12 years. Minimum. Maybe even longer than that. Because there's one time I went over to my parents' house. They've got like exercise machines, like an exercise bike and treadmill, stuff like that. I was on the treadmill and I was listening to Dreams by Beyonce. And then my sister was like, have you listened to any music for like 15 years? I was like, no. I don't ever pay attention to that. I said I haven't looked at it in more than a decade. I know it's there, I just never have. I just stopped caring.
I can't go on.
Well, I'm dead. I suck. Okay, I'm in the same boat. Fair enough. Yeah, pretty much. I'm getting there. Like, I'm not old, let's say, but I'm definitely old-fashioned.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I heard old.
Yeah.
What?
I was saying that I'm not, because I said I haven't listened to music for like 12 years. So I said I'm not old, old. I'm just old-fashioned.
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, that's fine. Hey, that's okay. I don't listen to today's music. I will not do. I listen to my old stuff. Hey man, how are you?
I think it's when I saw, what's it called? What was that Fox song that came out some years back?
You're talking to the wrong person because I don't know.
There was basically like a meme Fox song that came out. I think it became #1. It's like dim, 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 dim. And I was so when I was like, okay, if this is #1, I'm done with flippant music. This is ridiculous. Last time we were talking about, was it Bryan Adams and Everything I Do? Speaking of that, they literally just added Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves to the UK Netflix.
Yeah.
It's like, oh really? Ah.
And why not listen to the radio?
Kevin Costner. What does the fox say? Yeah, that's the one. Like, what does the fox say? Nim, 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 nim.
I don't know.
It came out some years back, and I think it actually was #1 in the UK. And I was sort of like, yeah, I'm done with music. Okay, bye. This sucks.
Yeah, that's why I said you're talking to the wrong person because I don't know any of that stuff. I just listen to, you know, what I like listening to.
Yeah.
And it's none of the newer stuff.
2013. Well, there you go.
Oh, I don't. Yep, too new. Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Nope.
So let's say that's the newest song I've heard. That was 10 years ago.
Oh my God. No. See that's.
And that's not music.
Nope. See, I don't listen to. Mine's way older than that.
I missed. I think for me, is like the only music I listen to is whatever is the ending credit soundtrack, like in a game. But even then, most of the time I mute it because it's DMCA. Yeah. So because of DMCA, most of the time I don't listen to music at all. So like, when I play GTA 5, I have never heard the radio ever in GTA 5. So Rockstar could have spent millions licensing a bunch of famous songs for the radio in the car in GTA 5. I didn't hear any of it because of DMCA. So I was sort of like, fine. If your laws say that you can't play music without copyright claims, I won't play your music. How about that? It will be worthless. It'll be worth 0. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I've never used any accessories in this game that boost a single ability. I never felt a need to. It's a complete waste. It's a case of if I if I ever like designed a game, I would want to make sure that every item is actually useful. That's why I was a massive fan of, was it Ys, I think it was Ys 8, the Lacrimosa Dana, where you have to escape from the island. Because absolutely every single item was useful. Every single one. There was no waste at all. And everything you did helped you work towards the same collective goal of escape the island. So absolutely everything you did, everything you collected was for the same purpose. And I loved every single second playing that game for that reason. There was zero waste. It took me, what, 40 hours, I think, to finish? And it's 40 hours I'll never forget, basically. Whereas in too many other games, you have, like, you start collecting a bunch of items, and you don't even care, and you just render them all.
Yeah.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did they get in here?
Oh, yeah? Ooh. Well... Yeah, we'll see if I ever play Final Fantasy XIV ever again.
You said you were gonna play it again. So
Yeah. Maybe
just
before
give it time.
before the next expansion, I'll do the story.
You're gonna have to. You gotta catch up.
Yeah. Even though my sub is still active.
Yeah. You gotta catch up.
Yeah. But I liked mayonnaise.
Oh my goodness.
You guys don't pay enough for quality jokes in this stream. Sorry.
Even if I was paying the quality of the jokes, probably wouldn't even be any better.
I would ask ChatGPT to write jokes for you. How about that?
No. You have to come up with them. You're not going to use an AI to come up with a joke.
Yeah.
I'm sure with your British humor, you would have some killer jokes.
Yeah. I'd always go back to the classics. Yeah, the biggest joke of the century. Mithrie's sex life. Make everyone laugh. Ow.
I needed that.
Yeah, let's go. Boring. Yeah. Why is yours worth?
See, I ain't saying nothing.
Okay. I missed. Yes, I did.
Nice try.
Okay, let's go. But yeah, like I said, I am loving making the horror videos every day. And now I know that the word creepypasta exists. I will use it more often. Yeah, it's a creepypasta channel. Do you not know what creepypasta means? Like...
No. You didn't either until you looked it up.
Exactly. I didn't even look it up. I was told the term creepypasta by Google. Google said, your channel's a creepypasta channel. I said, what? Anyway, let me go to the bathroom.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be...
Sure, Grandpa. Dawn, you're a crack up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Just check something. Wait a second, por favors. What's the date today? 8th of the 8th?
The 8th of the 8th, yep.
8th. Yeah. Alright. Let's carry on.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure, Grandpa. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's why I was laughing.
Yeah, I just wish
Luca never did do things by
there
halves.
wasn't these frame stutters.
taking the
I
money
mean, the
from
game
his
looks
division
beautiful,
wasn't
but the
enough.
stutters are noticeable.
He had to build his castle.
Yeah.
Sure. They had more time, maybe? They could have optimized it more. Who knows? Okay, let's go. Boink. I have to face this guy.
With me, Tom.
So is this the boss of this area? I mean, given his health is going down really slowly, I'll assume so.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Ah, God.
But whoops.
Ow. Dang it. I mean, Don, it's like, some days I forget my own name.
It's a pre-boss.
Okay. So it's like the foreplay of title.
You know how it is, Dawn. Yeah, you know how it is, Dawn.
I'm just here to entertain you guys. I'm not here to pay attention to things. Hang it. Oh, they. Well, I just watched that happen, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Woo.
I've got the evasion ring on as well. Why am I taking any damage?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Because of your youth, you know.
Hey, Jen. How's it going?
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, eventually we need to go back to Gotham Knights, isn't it?
Yes. When you're ready. There's too many games.
Way too many games, yeah. And people did ask me to play the other Batman games, like was it Asylum and so on.
Asylum and yeah.
But yeah, will I ever have time? It's too many games. Go, go. We're gonna win. We're gonna be winners.
Yeah. Hi, Mom in the mic. Yep, that's me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how's Yakuza 0 going?
Going. I still have to do a little more on the recording stuff, but it's going.
Yeah. I mean, I do like Yakuza 0. I think it's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then more games are coming as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just too many.
There's way too many. Especially when you try and trophy farm.
Did the orcs do this too?
See if there's any treasure chests or anything. I like to be thorough with my searching. Because I'll never be here ever again.
Oh, yeah.
200 gil?
What?
Google say go left. No, it's not, he's saying go right. Psych. But yeah, like but it's something I was talking about yesterday, is that I am interested in other people's passions, let's say. So, for example, I never even would have got into Resident Evil if it wasn't for Cap. And then what other series did I mention?
Witcher? Did you? Oh no, you just want to play Witcher 3, right?
Yeah, yeah. And like a lot of CRPGs I wouldn't paid attention to if it wasn't for Co. What was the other main series? Resident Evil, there was... I mean, I was always a fan of Final Fantasy and Zelda and Mario and stuff. Like, But yeah.
I don't remember.
But there are some games, like I said, I'll only ever watch, I'll never play them. Like your Baldur's Gates and Pathfinder and stuff like that, the CRPGs.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
I'm gonna have to go through that door. Now, see if there's anything down here. Okay, we're done. Silent Hill? Yeah, I watched my best friend play Silent Hill when I was like 12. And even then he was just making fun of it the whole time, because the whole time the main character of Silent Hill is kind of clueless. He's asking constant questions. So the kind of questions my friend would ask when he was playing the game was just hilarious.
Too slow.
It's like, am I alive? Am I dead?
Oh my goodness.
Does pineapple belong on pizza? It's like, can you just concentrate on the game, goddammit? And then, yeah, hopefully I will check out the Metal Gear Solid remastered when those come out. Now, the thing is, for me, I played the original Metal Gear Solid like a lot. Like, I probably finished that game like 20 times. Metal Gear Solid 2, I've only finished it once. And the reason why is because the demo was the Solid Snake section on the boat. And I thought, wow, this game's going to be amazing, man. But then, as soon as you're done with the boat, then you play the rest of the game as Ryder. And I was sort of like, who the hell is this character? And then I never really played Metal Gear again. People said I really should play Metal Gear 3, and then some people say I should play 4, and then maybe one day I'll play 5, and so on and so on and so on. Like, so I think it is a series that's worth revisiting, at least. The remasters come out. Random throne, yeah. I'm light, yeah. The door, the. Thanks, Toggle.
Yeah.
I played 5. 5 was unfinished. Yeah. I mean, what happened is I actually did play 5 a teeny bit. I did the first couple of missions. I remember Snake being like in a hospital or something. Then you escape from the hospital. Then I did like 2 missions and I stopped.
No mistakes.
Then I saw all the pictures of what's her name? Is it Liquid? The girl in the bra. And the excuse was she has a condition where if she wears clothes, if she wears clothes, she will die or something. It's like, what a convenient excuse.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
And that's basically it. That's all I know about 5. But what did annoy me about 5 a little bit was how at the start of every mission there's like credits, and like you see Hideo Kojima's name every like it felt like every 3 minutes you see his name again on screen. And my understanding was recently, because I actually spoke about it in the gaming news, that he actually wanted to design 5 as an episodic game, but Konami then just bunched it all together and made it crap. That was when all the drama between Hideo Kojima and Konami was happening, apparently. So Okay, let's go. 5 was a mess. Yeah. I care very much about her condition.
Yeah. I ain't nothing.
It's funny though because technically, what's his face from Death Stranding, the main character, he had a similar condition. Was it called phosphorophobia? Where basically if someone touches you, you get like boils and you get really sick and stuff like that. It's interesting that Hideo Kojima seems to have a thing for that sort of disease.
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it.
But
come on, Togo.
I pressed the wrong button. My bad.
Of course you did.
I was trying to open the chest and I flew away. Of course I did. So, because I saw a TV show where the main character did the same thing called I'm Not a Robot or something. It's a K-drama, but it's probably my favorite K-drama. Like, I really, because me and my sister watched it. I loved watching it. It was so good. It's on Netflix. But it's the same thing. So he has phosphorophobia, whatever it's called, but it's a physical thing. So if he actually gets touched, he actually gets, like, severely and horribly ill. Like, and pretty much instantly as well. So he avoids human contact. Yeah. What's kind of funny though is that Ben, I believe, lives in North London. Anna lives in London. I live in London. So when I was in Anna's stream yesterday, they were saying that this game is very violently British. I was like, yep, it is. It's very, very, very British.
Heavens for it to be American.
Yeah. It's like, would you say it's violently British? Or is that an exaggeration?
Depends on how they think of it being violently British. If they're talking about humor or anything like that, or just coldness.
They were just talking about the there was one bit we were watching where the guy was clearly speaking Cockney, and when he was the character that says geezer, and I was sort of like, yeah, innit, bruv, whatever's, man. You know? That's when they were like, yeah, the game is violently British.
Okay. Yeah, well, I like their imitations of Cockney. I think it's funny. I've heard Cockney before, and I just think it's funny when they try to do it, and it just does not sound right.
Shine your shoes for a penny, governor.
Yeah, governor. Yeah. Yeah. I just think it's funny.
But it's a challenge for any person who's actually British. How do you say bottles of water? If you're from London, you're going to say bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle water. Bottle water. There we go.
Yeah, bottle of water. Yeah.
Now we have the 7-hour fight.
Yeah, have fun.
I can't skip, can I?
Nope.
Yay. Move.
Yeah, move. Oh, and by the way, I do have to go to the grocery store, so before I have to work, so I have to go so I can get that done. You'll
Fine.
probably be still playing this.
When you get back, yeah.
All right,
right.
I'll see you guys in a few. All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Discord in a sec. Alright, here we go then. Bye, Mom. I did not like these fights. Well, they were silly. Yeah, I don't know what the camera was thinking then. I couldn't see the boss, nothing. Thanks, game. Oh yeah, random thing to check for me, chat, if you wouldn't mind. Can you go to shopmithrie.com and see if it forwards you to shop.mithrie.com? If you wouldn't mind. $17 billion damage. It does. Okay, good. Skip. I can't skip. Oh. Okay, good. You bought both? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm stupid.
Nice trick.
I mean, I obviously already own Mithrie.com. And then I bought,
But if you can do it.
what's it called? ShopMithrie.com as well. I have to just stand there and look. It's like I said, I just find these fights ridiculous. When did they expire? Well, in a year from now. Because you buy 1 year at a time. And in a year I'll probably renew it. So I have to keep the stupidity intact. Don't come on. Oh, no, it's like $12 for a whole year. It's not bad. As long as it forwards, because it's just a case of if I say shopmithrie.com, regardless of whether people type in shop dot or shopmithrie.com, I want them to get to the store. nearly done. $17 billion down. Like, so the only, I think, fight that's more over the top than this is the Bahamut fight, isn't it, in outer space? We'll get there eventually, chat. 4 years later. Things I do for trophies. Oh. Well. Yeah, yeah. I thought even the last boss was the same thing, to be honest. I mean, I'll assume that the design philosophy behind it was that you had, like, for example, the Guardian Forces in Final Fantasy VIII, or the summon animation of the original Final Fantasy VII, and so on. There was probably a thing of, wouldn't it be cool if you could control that, and it's not just a cutscene? Sort of like, in theory, but I just don't think it was executed that well in this game. As well as it could have been. Yeah, now with the ridiculous sight of the fight. But yeah, one random game that's completely came out of nowhere a few days ago that I'm interested in is the Blade Runner game. So I will pay attention to that one. I want to see what it's about. I am a fan of the Blade Runner, like, universe, let's say. Oh yeah, I thought this music was so bad. I still need to play 2 Point Campers at some point as well. This sort of encounter would make sense in Bayonetta. Not in a Final Fantasy game, in my opinion. I saw the director that's got Blade Runner back in the day. Yeah, I'm such a big fan of the Blade Runner universe, let's say. Even if it is only, like, what, 2 movies. What did you think of the newer Blade Runner game? It was a good experiment? I guess. But it's the issue is that when a game, let's say, He gets confused about its identity, let's say. Is this Devil May Cry? Is this Bayonetta? It's not Final Fantasy. I'm talking specifically about these fights. Is it Dragon Ball Z? I think potentially one day I'll go back to the latest Bayonetta game and give it another go. I really didn't like it, but I might give Bayonetta another go. Whatever the new Bayonetta was called, I've already forgotten. Hitting anything? Okay, camera, hello. Ow. How fast did you go playing it? Yeah, it's definitely not high on my list or anything. I really didn't like playing Bayonetta. It started out really strong, but then I hated it. then you saw me rage quit it. Then we'll see if we ever get any information about GTA 6. I mean, the assumption is that we'll get information about GTA 6 before we get information about Red Dead 3, right? I mean, that's my assumption anyway. Red Dead 3 to come out 2030. Yeah. It's what I was saying as well. Like, I'm probably going to be 50 years old by the time I get information about GTA 7. I mean, obviously, GTA 6 is a big gamble for them. Because I believe GTA 5 made $1 billion in its first day or something, or maybe even $2 billion. So the expectation is obviously very high. And do want to play GTA 5 again at some point. If they ever make it on. What's the point here? I'm sure they'll keep making one. They'll keep making it. But it's almost like saying, well, what's the point in them making Final Fantasy like 17? I'm sure they're already working on it. It gives people jobs, you know what I mean? Gives people something to do. Oh, randomly, chat. I don't know if any of you actually follow me on Instagram. I've now got a sub button on Instagram. I'm not going to promote, I'm not going to anything. We'll see if anyone ever actually subs to me on Instagram. That'll be funny if they do. But I still post to Instagram every day, so... Did it do any damage? Purely stagger damage. Good. Four hours later. Yeah, I think Mum will literally get back from the store before I finish this fight. Oh. Love that. It's like, why? Why is this fight so long? Come on. Heal up just in case. Alright, good. go. But yeah, man, what's we were talking about it before actually. What would be like the perfect type or style of game for you? My perfect style of game would be like, for example, the action platformers, your Tomb Raiders, your Uncharted's, games like that. For me, they are like the perfect games. Spider-Man. I prefer Uncharted and Tomb Raider than Spider-Man, to be honest. Like I said, after Resident Evil 4, I do want to play Miles Morales. These overpowered after kill gods, yeah. And I just like the adventure of like Uncharted and Tomb Raider. Oh jeez. Like, are there actual places in the world to discover if you're an explorer? God, I'm exhausted. Well, it's like I said, when you compare this to like normal Final Fantasies, does this feel like Final Fantasy to you? This part now. Like, if someone said this is Final Fantasy 16, I'd be like, really? Well, that's why it heals, just in case. Did we fail? Yeah, and then the big question is, even if it takes a long time, it would be fine if it was fun. Is it even fun to do? I don't think this is fun. $17 billion damage. We still can't skip, can we? But the question is it even cool to look at? Well, when you've been looking at it for like an hour. Just curious what they have planned for Final Fantasy XVII. Just in case. The rock just disappeared. Okay. That makes sense. Exhausted. They're adding lots of old movies to Netflix at the moment in the UK. So yesterday we watched Groundhog's Day. It's on the US Netflix as well. I really, really like Groundhog's Day. I think it's a pretty cool movie. Bill Murray. It's 10 PM already, jeez. How long have I been doing this? It was supposed to be, let me quickly stream and then eat dinner. Oh. It's been 2 hours, Jesus. And I've done like 3 fights. I mean, I've done a lot more, but still. So yeah, after this fight, I'll end for the day. And we can do it again when we have the Bahamut fight. Imagine if you actually fail the fight and you have to do it again. You're falling in a circle for 10 minutes, yeah. Yeah, this is Hylian coming to save the day. Well, I saw this the first time, I was like, this is Dragon Ball Z, this is not Final Fantasy. Well, that's why me square, I should have dodged. Or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah. Oh. That's Devil May Cry. Okay, can we skip now? Yep. Yep. Skip. Yep. Okay. I think that'll do. Skip. Alright, chat. 17 hours later. Finally done.
The good news.
Next time we will. Otto can wait. Save, save, save. At least I got 3 levels and I did the type 5 finally. So, yeah. But yeah, that'll do for today. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some curry before it gets too late. That's enough PlayStation for one day. Alright guys, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if things go well. Assuming I have a normal night's sleep. So I will see you guys next stream. Good one. Bye bye. And if you notice anything like noticeable in the gaming news, then just DM me in case somehow I miss it. If I don't retweet it, I might not have seen it. So yeah. Alright guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.